You know, there's a nice quote I recently heard, which I really like. It said, in a biker's world, there are no strangers, only friends who never met. And thinking of this, I really agree with this saying, because bikers, it's really easy for one another to relate and feel close to one another. And this past week has been a hard week. It's a little bit harsh, and right now I'm living my Army base. After almost a week I stayed there, and every single night I worked. Like I did almost all-nighter for 3 nights straight, and it's hard. So finally I'm on my way home, and I wanted to talk to you a bit, to share some thoughts about this past horrible week, I must say. Really horrible week. Okay, so he gave me the okay sign. I wanted to help him. So what's up everybody, how are you doing today? This is SM26 with you, and today my topic is kind of sad, like I said earlier, but I really think we should talk about it, because I want to give the proper amount of respect to people. So without further ado, what the hell am I talking about? So I'm talking about December 11th, Sunday, a week ago. I don't know when you're watching this video, but yes, December 11th, 2016, Sunday morning or evening or afternoon, I don't know exactly the time it was. In that, or at that day, I don't know, some guy crashed his bike. And if I say it like this, it sounds like really plain and mundane, but it's not, because that some guy was a member of a group called WR250XNR. It's a Facebook group, and he was a really great guy. He crashed his bike, currently for unknown reason. I don't know, I haven't read any investigation report, so I don't know what caused it, but Justin was a great guy. He was really helpful and he was really friendly, and although I didn't really knew him, like we're from different states, we're like 8 hours apart, we never met, and still I can't say I really feel close to him, but I feel sympathetic, I guess you could call that, because we're both bikers on the same bike, we're both on the same group, and we like helping people. He was a really gifted mechanic or tech person, from what I knew and what I heard, and just like the spirit and the spirit and what the man reflected in how he was, really made me empathetic to him, I could call it. And the day I heard about his accident, I was actually at the shooting range, and I was like, damn, another biker. And I thought to myself, what can I do to contribute, to help in any way possible? And that's where the bikers community came together. Bikers from all around the world donated money to help the family to cope with the loss. And when you think about it, it's like, wow, like where else would you find a community that people from Thailand and Israel and US and UK and all across the globe are trying to help a family recover after their lost a loved one. and it's hard, and I can't say I understand because I really don't. I never lost a father or brother or someone that close, and it's so hard, and that was just that, and that was only the first case this week, and that is why this week is so hard, because again, although I didn't really knew him, I still feel amount of pain for a lost biker. So if that wasn't enough, like this was my Sunday. I think it was Monday, or I don't know, like a day or two after that, I heard of another accident about some guy called Yuval Shindler, and here is again another terrible accident. This guy was not a cop, not a regular cop. He was voluntarily cop at what I could call Israel Highway Patrol, and he was in a biker unit. He was on a police bike, police motorcycle, and he was hit by a vehicle. And here's the kicker: it was a hit-and-run accident. Some asshole, and sorry for the language, but some fucking asshole hit a biker, hit a cop, and ran. And this thing, that makes me furious. Like, okay, you're stupid. You hit a person, you hit a biker, you hit a cop. Be a man and deal with it. You can't just run away and it just makes me furious. Eventually he was caught, so yeah. And I know for a fact that his sentence will be much more severe because he ran, and good, you deserve it. So to Yuval, he was really badly injured. From reports I've heard from friends who visited at the hospital, he's recovering, he's getting better. It's hard. Another accident, another biker, another cop. Hit and run just make me furious. Fucking furious. So if that wasn't enough, like, how could it possibly one more? Another biker called Ytzhak Katzin died in an unrelated motorcycle accident in South Africa. So yeah, it's not biker related, but he is a biker, or actually should I say he was a biker, and it hurts because there is another fellow in our community who passed away, and although his cause of death isn't bike related, it still hurts. And in the same week, damn, it's the only thing I can say after that. Just damn. So you think I'm done? Wait, there's more. Pollard, another US citizen, got hit by an SUV Friday, December 17th I think it was. Hit by an SUV driver, killed on spot. Another member of the WR community. Again, damn, like what could he say? He was only 21 I think, and some driver ended a fellow, like a young man my age, right, in an instant. Why? Because of a single moment of didn't pay attention, or I don't know what caused it. So like it was like the fourth event in a single week. And RZR stuck in the mud. So maybe now you're thinking I'm done? Nope, there's still more. In a single week, there's still 2 more cases or events. I think it was the same Friday that Xtrace died in. Another Israeli biker called Tal Zamir died on a weekend motorcycle trip. He did a full weekend motorcycle trip with a few friends. He was on a MT-10. I think in the US it's called FZ-10. It's like the FZ-09 but with an R1 engine. So he was involved in a self-accident and unfortunately died. And again, god damn it, I knew Tal a bit. I rode with him in a few track days, He was a great guy, a big guy. He always smiled. I remember I saw a person, like a really huge person in my opinion, or maybe I'm just a small person, but all along the track day, he always smiled. And damn, what else can you say in this fucking world and fucking reality where in a single week there's 6 casualties? And to wrap it up, Saturday, I think it was afternoon, the last biker on my list, unfortunately, Avi Shwartz, passed away after another motorcycle accident. And like, fuck, it really hurts. Like, I know they're not family, my family, they're not my family, but they are still family of some kind. I heard another inspirational quote, I can call it that say, bikers don't become friends, they become family. And I really can relate to that in some level. I think it's true for some cases. Terrible, fucking terrible. So after all this craziness and just fucked up chain of events, I have one good news to share. I ride in a supermoto with a guy called Yogev Reznik, and his son was in a terrible car accident, much like a chase accident, only he survived, but he was hurt bad. I mean, like, really, really bad. And this week we got notice that he's doing better actually, and it's nice to have some good news in this crazy world of bikers getting hit and died all the time, all over the world. And actually, in Yogev's accident, there was let's call it a miracle. I'm not a religious person, but there was some kind of you know what, I don't want to name it, you be the judge. When he crashed, he was hurt really, really bad, and by chance or by accident or by miracle, there was a doctor nearby, and she just gave him first treatment. Good, why are you so close to me? Get the fuck back. Thank you. So when he crashed, there was a doctor who gave him the first aid, to really help him through the first moments of the crash. Well, this is the critical parts before the ambulance gets to the site. The first moments are the most critical, and there was, by a chance, a doctor there who, you can almost say, saved his life. Like, you could say that this single doctor was the difference between life and death. And the amazing part, nobody knows who she was. Like, we're still looking for her, to thank her. This is the only thing we were looking her for, to thank her for saving his life. So yeah, to be a biker is hard, it's tough. You lose a lot of friends, friends who are almost family, but it's hard. You know, there's sort of like a joke, you can't really joke about it, but still, my officers in the army know that every year they allocate me 2 days that I can go to friends' funerals, and it sucks that on average I lose 2 friends a year, but in just this single week there's so many events and so many accidents and so many people we lost. And I know it's hard, it's harsh, and the purpose of this long video, I'm sorry it's that fucking long, but yeah, the purpose of this video is to send my condolences, is to let you people know that biking is not always that fun and that easy as it sounds, if you don't already know it, but I think you do. But still, but it's only to send my condolences and to show the little empathy that I can to all these tragic events. So until the next time, thank you folks for joining me. I'm sorry that topic was really heavy, but it's important to me. So until the next time, bye bye folks! Yay!